time where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and battles happen everywhere.
Hey, thanks for joining me, fellow action collector enthusiasts. Here we have the Second Sister Inquisitor, both the regular Black Series and the Carbonized version. This Carbonized version is a GameStop exclusive. I recently picked them up when GameStop had their 20% off. As you can see, there are some differences in both the action figure themselves and the box. The Carbonized box has this kind of grayish silverish hue to it. It also says 95 despite it being a GameStop exclusive. Other than the tint, and with the tint you can see that the helmet here is much easier to see than it is in here. But other than that tint, the boxes are basically identical. So let's open these up and take a look. So let's go over the accessories first. Both the Carbonized and the Uncarbonized version come with their lightsaber. And if you watch Star Wars Rebels, or I guess played the video game, which I haven't seen yet, for Fallen Order, this is their second Inquisitor's, actually the Inquisitor's weapons, is this kind of rotating lightsaber with double blades. But I believe, just like with all the other Star Wars lightsabers, there's little tabs here which keeps it nice and secure on there. But you can see the detailing on the hilt. This is the one that came with the regular one, and my paint apps on these little red marks here on the hilt were applied much better on the regular figure. But you know, both of them have the exact same lightsaber, so no real surprise there. They both come with these extra shoulder pads here, and they have little tabs right here which go into the shoulder, and you can opt to use either with the cape or without the cape. The tabs on the regular version are black, while the tabs on the Carbonized version are very dark gray, almost black, but it's a dark gray. Now the cape is again a really dark gray, close to black on the Carbonized version. On the regular version, it is a nice jet black. Both of them have the First Order logo on the sides here, and both of them have the little tabs. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are tabs on the inside here which plug into the shoulders to help keep it fastened there. So you can see I have the cape still on the regular version, while I have the shoulder pads on the nice and loose. But here are the paint apps. With the regular version, you have this nice black helmet, you know, which is very typical of Darth Vader, and looks very much like the character does in the series Rebels. I like the fact that the gray of her outfit matches the officer's gray in all the other lines of, you know, for the Empire. So if she actually had an unhelmeted version, she would, you know, look and match just like one of the officers, but female, for the Empire. So you can see her cape has this nice textured look, nice folds there, and can come off very readily. She's got stripes down the sides of her sleeves, followed by this leather black and red glove. Paint apps could be a little bit better on the gloves themselves. As you can see, when you bend the arm here, you can see some red where it should be black. It's got a nice painted buckle. I'm assuming that these things here are for her rank. She comes with this skirt piece, which is rubber and soft. And other than that, you know, she's got black boots. So it looks like a nice solid figure. You know, I just don't know if I'm feeling the black helmet with this gray. It's kind of a weird juxtaposition in terms of colors. But, you know, she does have all these coordinating blacks, but I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me. So why don't we take a look at the carbonized version now, if I can get this lady to stand. So the carbonized version, she has this dark gray helmet. It's a little bit darker than her metallic gray or dark silver outfit. But other than this gray part being silver and this gray helmet being, this helmet being gray instead of black, and the boots being gray, they're pretty much the same figure. I think even her gloves are not as black. I think they're more this dark gray color. And everything looks more metallic-y than the original Second Sister. But, you know, I just like the way that this one looks overall. But she probably, you know, she doesn't fit in as well with the other officers given her uniform compared to the original Second Sister. But, you know, you can't blame the colors of the outfit on the figure, because this is really how she was drawn. So let's go into articulation. Head is on a ball peg. I don't see the little hinge that you normally would have, and it's not just popping off as well as it normally would. I probably would want to heat this up before I just pop it off, but it can look up about that much, look down this much. There's no back and forth movement. It can tilt this way in terms of attitude. Arms can do 360 if the cape or shoulder pauldrons are not in place. Otherwise, they're going to get in the way. They can go up again more than 90 degrees if the cape or shoulder pauldrons are not on. She's got single jointed elbows and can go close to 45 degrees, if not with a 60-degree angle here. That's really good for a single jointed elbow. And the elbow swings out left and right. The left hand goes back and forth, while the right hand goes up and down, which is perfect for weapon and sword fighting. She does not have a diaphragm joint, but she does have waist articulation, so she can twist left and right. She can tilt that much to her right and this much to her left. She can bend that much forward and bend really far back. Her hips are T-jointed, so she can do about that much of a splits. She can kick her leg forward this much, and she can, let me just move the skirt piece out of the way. Kick her back leg out really well. So she can not quite do the splits this way, but that's really good articulation right there. She's got thigh swivel up here, which is nice. She's got double jointed knees, and right after you heat them, they get very gummy. They're easier to bend after they've cooled down. And this was her ankle that was very sticky for me. But oops, I just popped it off. So this is what the peg looks like when it is when the foot comes off. But it's a forward pinford rocker. I can pop this back on, and now that it's cooled down, it seems like it is not wanting to move for me as well. But let's look at the other ankle. So it can go forward that much, and it can go backward that much, and obviously it can rock. So just keep in mind that the legs do tend to get stiff, and you need to work them out if you don't want to break them. But you could see how thick that foot peg was, so it's unlikely it's going to break. So that's a review. I hope you liked it. As you can see, I finally did something with my diorama here. I just made a basic kind of cement dungeony type feel. I was kind of lazy. I didn't want to make any doors or windows on this one, but I haven't made any dioramas in a while, so I'm just slowly getting back into it. But thanks for watching.